you ever felt the sting of someone's hatred, the crushing weight of physical pain, or the bewildering chaos of a life that refuses to follow your plans? We all have. We've all been knocked down, felt lost, and wondered how to find the strength to get back up. But what if the key to unshakable inner peace and resilience isn't a modern secret, but an ancient wisdom waiting to be rediscovered? What if you could learn to face life's battles not with fear, but with calm, unyielding strength? Let's explore this path together. What to do with haters? Someone will despise me? That's their concern. My concern is that I don't do or say anything deserving of contempt. Someone will hate me? That's their concern. But I will be kind and devoted to everyone, and ready to show that person their oversight, not with reproach or as if I'm enduring them, but with sincerity and simplicity. Marcus Aurelius Meditations. When a person has a strong opinion about something, they tend to talk about it more than anything else. This is especially true when it comes to resentment or hatred towards other people. The sad irony is that often, such prejudiced individuals have a secret fascination with those they claim to hate. A Stoic, when faced with hatred or the ill opinion of others, asks, "Is this opinion within my control?" If there is a chance to influence it, to change it, they take that opportunity. If not, they will accept people as they are and will never hate the hater. We already have enough to worry about. There's no time to ponder what other people think, even when it's about us. Dealing with pain. With any pain, have this thought ready, that it is not shameful and it does not make your guiding mind worse, for it harms it neither in its material nor in its social aspect. And for almost any pain, let the Epicurean saying help you. It is bearable and not eternal, if you remember its limits and do not add to it in your imagination. Remember too that many things we complain about are secretly identical to suffering, like drowsiness, sweating, or a lack of appetite. So when you are irritated by such things, tell yourself that you are giving in to suffering. Marcus Aurelius Meditations. During a trip to New York, Winston Churchill was hit by a car traveling at about 50 kilometers per hour. A witness to the incident thought he had been killed. But Churchill spent 8 days in the hospital with cracked ribs and a severe head injury. Miraculously, Churchill remained conscious and, in his conversation with the police, insisted it was his own fault. He said he didn't want the driver to be punished. Later, the driver visited him in the hospital, and it became clear the man was unemployed. So Churchill offered money to the person who had nearly killed him. More than his own pain, he was worried that the publicity of the incident would harm the unemployed man's job prospects, and he sought to support him in any way he could. He later wrote in a newspaper article, "Nature is merciful and does not test her children, human or beast, beyond their capabilities. The torments of hell only appear when human cruelty intervenes. As for the rest, test your fate. Accept things as they are. Do not be afraid, all will be well." In the years that followed, Churchill, along with the rest of the world, witnessed the hellish torments that only humans can inflict. And he, like many of our ancestors, endured that pain. As terrible as it was, it all ended well. Because, as Epicurus said, nothing is eternal. You just need to be strong and merciful to get through it. The flexibility of the will. Remember that to change your mind and to follow the one who corrects you is equally consistent with a free will. For this is your own action, accomplished according to your own impulse and judgment, and indeed according to your own mind. Marcus Aurelius Meditations. Do you always see things through to the end? If so, that's impressive. However, don't become a prisoner of your own persistence. That asset can one day turn into a liability. External conditions change. New facts emerge. New circumstances arise. If you cannot adapt to them, if you just push forward, unable to change according to new information, you are no better than a robot. The point isn't to have an iron will, but to have a flexible, adaptable will that fully uses reason to clarify perceptions, aspirations, and judgments to act effectively toward a clear goal. Changing and adapting is not a weakness. Flexibility is a unique kind of strength. In fact, it is flexibility combined with strength that makes us resilient and unstoppable. Life is not a dance. The art of living is more like wrestling than dancing, because you must stand firm and ready for the unexpected, not just for what is known in advance. Marcus Aurelius Meditations. Dancing is a popular metaphor for life. You need to be flexible, agile, and feel the music. You need to sense and follow your partner, to flow with them. But anyone who has tried to do something difficult, when there is competition and an opponent, knows that the dance metaphor is not enough. No one comes on stage and tries to stop a dancer. No one tries to choke them out. But for wrestlers, trouble and surprise are an integral part of their craft. Their sport is as much a battle as life itself. They fight an opponent, as well as their own limitations, emotions, and training. In life, as in wrestling, you need more than just graceful movements. You need to endure the toughest training and develop an indomitable will to win. Philosophy is the steel with which we sharpen that will and fortify that resolve. Maintain your composure, maintain control. If circumstances seem to force you into confusion, quickly retreat into yourself and do not lose the rhythm more than you must. You will gain mastery over the harmony by continually returning to it. Marcus Aurelius Meditations. From time to time, we can be caught by surprise. These aren't necessarily major black swan events like a terrorist attack or a global financial panic. They can be small but unexpected incidents. Your car battery dies. A friend cancels at the last minute. You suddenly feel unwell. Such situations can throw our lives into disarray and cause confusion. We make an assumption about the world and build our plans upon it. When that assumption shatters, our organization and our understanding can falter. And that's perfectly normal. It happens. A line of infantry may face a fierce attack. The main thing is that chaos does not break out in the ranks. Musicians may occasionally slip out of rhythm. In both cases, the important thing is for everyone to get back into position as quickly as possible. The same is true for you today. Some new circumstance might disrupt your peace and order. That's okay. Pull yourself together and return to your starting position. This is just a glimpse into a philosophy that has guided great leaders, artists, and thinkers for centuries. It's a practical toolkit for building a life of meaning and tranquility, no matter the storms outside. If you are ready to stop being a victim of circumstance and start becoming the master of your own mind, then this journey is for you. Subscribe to the channel as we continue to uncover the wisdom that can truly set you free.